Farotimi's many outbursts that may have led to his arrest. The many outbursts of Dele Farotimi that may have led to his arrest and matters arising. Dele Farotimi is a prominent human rights lawyer and activist, and he was recently arrested on allegations of defamation. The case stems from claims in his book, Nigeria and the Criminal Justice System, where he accused Chief Afegbawala and his law firm of influencing the Supreme Court in a corrupt manner. These statements were deemed likely to harm public peace and damage reputations, leading to charges under Nigeria's criminal code. Farotimi's vocal criticism of governance in Nigeria may also have contributed to tensions. Notably, he recently called for a nationwide sit-at-home protest to highlight governance issues reminiscent of similar tactics by pro-Biafra groups. This call for civil disobedience underscores his strong opposition to the current administration and its politics. His arrest has sparked significant public outcry, with many being seeing it as a suppression of free speech. Prominent figures, including former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, have condemned the incident, describing it as reminiscent of military-era repression. Farotimi remains in custody pending further legal proceedings. Now, this is my advice to the government. When people say that government arrested him, FG, I am bothered to some extent because sometimes the FG may not even be aware. It may be the security agency simply doing what they think is right. Governments must balance governance with respect for fundamental human rights, especially when dealing with dissenting voices. Here are some key pieces of advice for governments in this context. Protection of freedom of speech. Government should avoid heavy-handed responses to criticisms or activism. Arrest or punitive actions against critics can suppress public discourse, foster fear, and erode trust in institutions. Government should prioritize judicial independence. Allegations of judicial interference, as highlighted in Dele Farotimi's book, reflect public concerns about corruption. Government should ensure that the judiciary operates independently and transparently to maintain public confidence in the rule of law. Government should engage in dialogue. Activists and critics like Farotimi often represent broader societal grievances. Governments should create platforms for open dialogue to understand these issues and work collaboratively towards solutions. Government should avoid overreach in law enforcement. Using law enforcement to address civil or defamation disputes can appear as political persecution. Encouraging disuse of civil courts for defamation cases and limiting police involvement to clear criminal matters preserves public trust. Government should strengthen civic education. Misunderstandings about governance, rights, and responsibilities often lead to tensions. By promoting civic education, governments can build a more informed citizenry that understands legal and democratic processes. Adopting these measures can help governments manage dissent constructively while maintaining public confidence in their governance. So this is my take on this issue of Dele Farotimi. I know the case is currently in court, and as I said in my first video, we look forward to this matter being settled amicably for the peace of everyone and for the peace of the nation. As I said in my first video, the economy is biting hard. All hands will be on deck to make prices of goods and services in the country to be cheaper instead of going after these cases like this. I will talk to you in the next one. Until then, subscribe to my YouTube channel and share the link of this video with your family and friends. I teach how to make money online and offline on this channel. I talk about businesses. I talk about ways that people can be able to augment and help themselves to be better citizens of Nigeria. Until I come your way in the next one, this video popping up by the side from my channel is the one you need to watch now. Happy watching and stay informed.